guys, okay, guys, I'm not feeling this sweatshirt. Like, I only put it on because the shirt I'm wearing is the one I was wearing last video, and I'm not making them the same day. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I've totally done that before and like changed shirts, but I just don't want to be, I just don't want you guys to think that, like, you know, like I wear the same shirt every day, even though normally I do. Hey guys, so today is gonna be a really vulnerable video. I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning on it. I'm not gonna put it in the title. Honestly, the only reason is because that's 3 extra characters that I don't feel like typing. So, trigger warnings here are self-harm, suicidal ideation, suicide attempts, basically everything containing suicide, everything containing self-harm, impulsive behaviors. So this video is going to be like what breakups are like when you have borderline personality disorder. As someone who has struggled with BPD over the years, I can say with 100% honesty that I would not wish this on my worst enemy. I don't know what to say except it really sucks. I don't know why I'm so nervous to make this. Probably because I don't want you guys to see me as I see myself, and I don't want to scare you guys. So I just wanted to say, this is not how I am right now. I am not currently suicidal. I'm not actively self-harming. I rarely have self-harm thoughts, unless they're like intrusive OCD thoughts, which I'm gonna get into. I don't know why I smiled. This is awkward for me, guys. But yeah, basically I don't want you to see me the way I see myself, the way my ex-partners have seen me, and it's really embarrassing. I would love to say that I have no regrets, but I have a lot. I really do. So I have this book about borderline personality disorder that is a very old book. It has been re-edited, had added stuff to it, stuff like that. I don't know words. I have this book, cannot find it. Swear to God, it was on my bookshelf, but I don't know where it is. So this book is called I Hate You, Don't Leave Me, and obviously it's about borderline personality disorder. So I just recommend, if you think you have it, if you just got diagnosed, if someone you're in a relationship has it. I think I first started displaying BPD symptoms in the late years of grade school. For some reason, things affected me a lot more than they affected other people. Things like constructive criticism, jokes, insults to other people. When other people are bullied, I kind of take it personally. And it's not like a compassion thing. It's not like empathy. It's like, I feel like everything is directed towards me. And I also kind of feel like I am an exception to all humans. I feel like I'm special in this fucked up sort of way. Like, I feel like my emotions are facts, that everything I think is right, and that because it feels so real, that it is real, even though a lot of the times it's not. And literally anyone could tell me, Kate, that's not real. You know, their emotions, their opinions. But for me, it just goes back to the thing that it feels so fucking real, that it just, in my capacity of thinking, it just cannot be false. have this feeling that I know I'm right, and I'm in such a vulnerable place that I just cannot think any other way. The first relationship that my BPD really affected is the first one I'm going to be talking about. I was with this guy, and I really had not known him for long. I had met him a few years prior at a summer camp, but we had not talked until about 2 years later. This guy was struggling with some similar things that I'm struggling with, which is a first red flag. I would say it is not the best idea for two people with similar problems to be with each other. I think at least one person needs to be stable in order for the relationship to thrive. Preferably, everyone needs to be stable. I think if you are in a place like I was, where my opinions are facts, I think that's where you really need to step back and evaluate what you're doing. And with BPD, that is the hardest thing. It is so hard for me, but that's really what needs to be done. So we moved pretty fast. I had just gotten out of casual relationships that I just was in to feel something. There was very impulsive, blind infatuation, was not in love whatsoever, but it made me feel like I was wanted. And at the time, that's all I needed to feel. All I needed was someone to thrive off of, almost like they were living for me. I needed someone to take care of me. I needed someone to be there for me. I think a lot of my, what I called kinks, were really me struggling to find out who I was, and me feeling like I needed someone to live for me and take care of me. And I could do a whole nother video about that. If you guys want me to, like, let me know. Just the whole things, I just took me a long time to realize that what I thought was sexual desire was really coming from a place of brokenness and not having what I felt like I needed. And of course, my parents have given me everything. I know that they will give me everything. I know that they will always be there for me, but there are some times when I'm not able to express what I need, and how can they give me what I need if I don't tell them? So it's not their fault. It is my fault. Not that I'm blaming myself, really. I'm not going to beat myself up for it, but that is me defending them, and it's also me defending myself. I don't feel comfortable telling people what I need, and that's something I've really struggled with. So things moved too fast with this guy. He felt uncomfortable. I felt like he was the one, and that is going to be the same thing I say for every single one of these relationships, is that I felt like he was the one, and that I could not love anyone else, nor could I stop loving them. I would never get over them. If they left, I was signing out, checking out, isolating myself to the point of wanting to die. When I was in the depths of my depression, I can say 100% that I did not want anything more than to not feel anything. everything was just so overwhelming and collapsing that I just couldn't do it anymore. And that's all I could say. Every time an inconvenience happened, it was just, Kate, this is because you're meant to die. This is because the world is telling you to kill yourself. And I really, truly thought that that was what I was meant to do. I was born to die. That's how I felt. This guy backed out because things move too fast. For me, if it doesn't move fast, it's not real. And that is a really unhealthy mindset. And again, I want to say, if you are in that mindset, please take a step back to reevaluate things before you go into a relationship. I think if you're going to take away anything from this video, it is being mindful of your emotions and where you're at in recovery, or even just in your life, in order to figure out if you are ready to love someone else. When he broke up with me, I felt like the world was gonna end. And that is the same story I'm going to tell for every single relationship. Every relationship has a different story, but the end is always the same. But honestly, I'm okay with that, because that's not the end. The end is when you realize that you do not need anyone to live for. You don't. You have yourself. You do not need to idolize someone. And I know it feels so fucking real. Like you just can't live without them. And you guys, it's just not true. And it feels like it is, so it's so confusing, because you have all these different people telling you that you're wrong, and then you have you saying that you're right, and it's just so conflicting, and you don't know who to listen to. In response to our breakup, I ended up self-harming. I had to get stitches. And at the time, I knew I was doing it just so I could tell him and he would feel guilty. And I hate myself for that. I really do. I just wanted him to understand how much I was hurting. I just wanted everyone to feel as bad as I did, because there is nothing worse than being so sad when everyone around you is acting like everything is okay, even if they're not okay. They're acting like it. And you don't know how to do that yet. You don't know how to fake it. You're so consumed that you just don't know what to do. And that is just the worst feeling ever, in my opinion. The second relationship I was in that BPD really affected me was awful. There aren't enough words to describe how draining it was to be in a relationship with that person. And I think he felt the same way about me. I would have to say my least favorite part of my PPD would have to be suicide threats. When you are so lost and you just don't know what to do, and the only thing you can think of is to threaten your own life, you know something's wrong. It wasn't a way for me to have people do what I wanted them to do. I want to state that right now. Yes, it is manipulative. Yes, it tears people down. Yes, it tears you down. But I think it is a coping mechanism. Whether it be healthy or not, it is a coping mechanism. Death, in my mind, is my safety net. When minor inconveniences happen, again, it is just me feeling like I am meant to die and nothing else. That's why I was put on this earth. And it feels so goddamn real. But it's not. You can't tell someone to snap into reality when they've been living like this for so long that their reality is different than yours. I think when I am with someone and I bring up my personality disorder and, you know, they ask me what they can do, I think the best thing sometimes is just to ignore me. To not fuel the fire, to not rock the boat, but to just say, Kate, I know you are struggling right now, and I know it feels like the world is gonna end, and like it's never gonna change or get better. But you are going to get through this. You just are. And it's gonna be really fucking hard. But you're going to. And that is when I think your partner needs to step away. If you are not in the place to step away yourself, that is when you need someone to take them away for you or for them to make that move. And I'm not saying forever. When you are in the BPD mindset, forever is this word that has all power. Forever is real. And forever is what's going to kill you. When I started recovery from my BPD and realizing that I was not the only person that existed and that not everything I thought was fact, I thought that relationships weren't going to be hard anymore, that breakups weren't going to be hard anymore. And breakups are one of the hardest things, guys. But with you in that forever mindset of idolizing someone like you can't live without them, that makes it like 10 times worse. And it's just horrible. It really is. You never have felt so helpless until then. Like everything's lost. Like every single thing you had was gone. Breakups were still hard. They are still hard. But I am tired of threatening my life. And I am tired of idolizing people. People are not forever. Your faith is forever. I'm not just talking about religion. I'm talking about what you believe in. Whether that be God or happiness or the future, that is what you need to keep you going. And when you are just stuck at your lowest point, it is so hard. So hard. That's what she said. But so hard that it doesn't feel like that can save you, but it can. You have to gather every piece of faith you have, and that is what can help you.